It's time for a drink, lads.
Hey!
Here's a toast
To freedom!
Here's a toast to the sea. Here's a toast to the one who fired his shot and missed me. Here's a toast to treasure, for without it, where would we be? And here's a toast, me bully bully boys, to you and me.
Oh, a toast! A toast!
Here's to you and here's to me. And if we should ever disagree, to hell with you, here's to me.
Here's to our wives, and here's to our girlfriends. May they never meet.
Here's to the memories we'll never remember, and the friends we'll never forget. Here's a toast to
plunder!
Here's a toast to piracy, and here's a toast to the jailer. I snuck out, he didn't see me. Here's a toast to the captain, for without him, where would we be? Here's a toast, me bully bully boys, to you and me.
I said, let's get started. Do any of you know why I've called this meeting?
Is it because you can't get it up without an audience?
I thought not, Junior.
Asshole.
Our show has become a real sausage fest, and we need to increase our female viewership.
Yes, that's exactly what we need around here. No, I am quite the ladies' man. I mean, before this shit show started.
What are you all looking at me for?
Tell me more, Captain.
Well, I don't mean to brag, but as a pirate captain, I may have broken my share of hearts all over the world. I got holes in every area code. Probably a few kids.
What are you thinking, Junior?
Oh, this and that.
Alright, so you can see why I'm so glad all those winters are long dead. I really ain't the fatherly type.
So, do you miss them?
Not those women, but yeah, I miss women in general, sure. Why?
Good. Junior.
Cthulhu, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm just gonna do the best I can.
No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
Ah, yes, too late, bye!
No!
Relax, Captain. He's just fixing our problem.
Hey, he's Cthulhu! In all my time here, he's never fixed problems. He starts problems.
Yes, but this time he's been authorized by me. He's gone to fetch us a new cast member.
What are you talking about? Oh, those winches, they're long gone. Probably not even bones left.
Yes, sir?
Not you, you idiot. I meant there'd be little more than bones of them left.
Would I perhaps be able to, court them, sir?
Bones? Go to the other side of the ship.
Yes, sir.
Pastor, where did the squid go? The curse of the magic lantern is upon me. Here are the facts about our movie.
I once loved this island. This is where I found peace and quiet. The peace of waves forever breaking on the shore. The quiet of tranquil moonlight on the sea. But when the night wind rises and the fingers of the fog steal in, they say you can hear voices. They say it's the dead growing restless and calling to the living. I never believed it until that evening Vi came looking for me. But you always knew that marriage was out. I never lied to you.
But I always thought that...
Look, Vi, whatever you thought is your business. But it's all over. It's finished. You should never have come here, and you'll be doing yourself a favor if you take the first boat back.
I can't go back without you. Please come back with me, Tom. Just tell her you changed your mind. Nobody even knows I'm on the island. I chartered a private boat over. I won't even go back to the club. I'll quit right now.
Vi, will you for heaven's sakes realize when a good thing is over?
A second-rate singer like me doesn't fit in the picture anymore. I hear she's quite young and has money, too.
Vi, please understand, I'm in love with her.
I need you, Tom. No one will ever love you more than I do.
I'm sorry, Vi. I'm sorry for everything. Good night, Vi.
I still have your letters. I've never been on a lighthouse before. Show me the light, darling.
What about the letters, Vi?
Oh, I never throw anything like that away. You'd never know when they might come in handy. I wonder how she'd feel if I read them to her. Putting in pertinent footnotes, of course. Or maybe I ought to show them to a lawyer. I'm sure he'd know what to do with them. How would a lawsuit fit in with your music career, Tom? How would the piano genius of jazz feel about that kind of publicity? Darling, you look as if you were ready to kill me.
Now you get this straight. I'm marrying Meg.
And you get this straight, Tom Stewart. No one will ever have you but me. Help me! Please, Tom, help me! Take my hand! Pull me out! Save me, Tom, please! Please save me! Please!
What is it?
It's me, Sandy.
Oh, Sandy.
What are you doing?
Sandy, look, do me a favor, will you? And run out and play somewhere. I'm busy.
Don't you like me anymore?
Sure, I like you. I love you. I just want to be by myself.
Where were you last night? The Emersons had a beach barbecue, and everyone on the island was there. Meg was looking all over for you.
Sandy, please run along.
Okay. Sorry to disturb you. I almost forgot. The wedding announcements came, and Mommy wants you to look at one before we send them out. There's only a week till the big day.
Yeah, okay.
What's that? Look at iTunes. Wonder whose it is. You know anyone named Guy?
No. I'll take care of it. I've got to take it easy. I didn't find any dead woman, only seaweed. I know what's the matter with me. I'm seeing things. I'm letting my imagination run wild. Is it my conscience? No. Why should it bother me? I didn't do anything to Vi. I didn't kill her. It's her own fault she's dead. She came out here of her own accord. She leaned against the railing. She fell. Wasn't my fault if it gave way. Why should I be blamed? I had nothing to do with it. Anyway, nobody ever needs to know. Nobody will even connect me with her. Why should they? Except for this watch of hers. All right, Vi. That's the end of you.
Tom?
Meg. Oh, Meg. Meg, it's you.
Are you expecting someone else?
Oh, no. It's just that I wasn't expecting anyone. What are you doing up here?
Looking for you. What are you doing up here in this old lighthouse?
Well, at least it's quiet. I wanted to think. I guess I'm worried about that Carnegie Hall thing next month. I wonder if I'm good enough.
Of course you're good enough. You're the best jazz pianist in the world.
Darling, I never loved anyone before in my life.
Oh, nor did I. Smell perfume. It
This perfume, arpege. It's so cold and gloomy in here. It gives me the creeps having that big lamp staring at us. Haven't liked it up here since the light stopped working. Glad they're going to tear it down. Come on, let's go outside till the sun's warm, huh? Coming? They're sending the gown tomorrow. Oh, you're gonna love it, Tom. Ooh, I was supposed to see about a tie for Dad, and I forgot. I'll be so glad when this whole thing's over with, won't you? It'll only be a week more. We can't wait that long, can't we? Don't you?
Don't you see anything?
What? There's nothing to see.
Right there.
Nothing there. What's the matter?
Meg, I've got to get out of here. Right away. Meg, let's elope. We can catch a boat to the mainland and be married this afternoon.
About the wedding.
Well, I was never for a big deal anyway. I only agreed to it because you wanted it.
Doesn't it matter that I still want it?
Please, Meg, please, do this for me. Just go away with me right now.
I told you that's impossible. My mother and father to think of as well as you.
Then I'll have to go by myself.
What about the wedding?
What about it, Meg?
If you go, there won't be one, that's all.
Meg.
And now we will perform the greatest of all magic accomplishments ever performed on this island. The secret cabinet. As you will please notice, the cabinet is empty. Tom, you're not paying any attention. Don't you want to see the secret cabinet?
Oh, sure I do. I wouldn't miss it. Go ahead.
If I close the doors to the magic cabinet and say the magic words and tap it with my magic wand, abracadabra, we no longer have an empty cabinet. It is now filled with jelly beans. Tom Stewart. Fine one you are.
Oh, Sandy. Sandy, if you hate me for the rest of your life, I deserve it.
I couldn't hate you no matter what you did.
No matter what I did?
No matter what.
Even like fighting with your sister? Meg's mad at me, you know.
She'll get over it. Besides, if she doesn't, you'll be free to marry me.
Okay. From now on, you're the other woman in my life. Okay, honey. You run along now. I got some practicing to do. I'll clean up your magic stuff. Bye.
Bye, Tom.
Who's there?
It's Mrs. Ellis, Tom. I brought you some flowers. Is something the matter, Tom?
What makes you say that?
You sound upset. Perhaps I'd better check you another time.
Oh, no, Mrs. Ellis. No, come in, sit down. Thank you for the flowers. They're lovely. Sit down right here. Mrs. Ellis, I want to ask you something. It sounds kind of silly, but do you believe that the spirits of the dead can come back to haunt the living? Do you believe in ghosts?
What makes you ask a thing like that?
You haven't answered, Mrs. Ellis.
Nobody believes in ghosts nowadays.
Well, do you?
If anybody was to ask me seriously, I would have to say no. Of course, a real estate agent runs into many strange things in an empty house sometimes.
What kind of things?
Well, there was a family named Samuels. They lived in that last house down the beach. One day, their little boy took his dog and went fishing. They never came back, and nobody knows what happened to them. After the Samuels moved away, I signed 3 tenants during that first month, but not one of them would stay more than a few days.
Yeah, I know that story, but that doesn't prove anything.
They complained about an unseen dog whining and scratching at the door, but that wasn't what made them break their lease. It was the cold up in the boy's room. You could feel it in your bones, a deathly cold. The walls were always damp and stained with seawater. Whatever caused it, the thing came back every night.
Did you ever see it, Mrs. Ellis?
It's been many years since I've seen anything.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. Did anybody see it?
People say they found wet seaweed on the boy's bed.
Oh, but you can't call wet seaweed a ghost, can you?
Tom, what's wrong?
Why do you ask that?
You're running away from something. Well, Tom?
Well, something I can't believe exists myself.
If it does exist, you can't solve anything by running. Then, on the other hand, if it doesn't exist, there's nothing to run from.
You're a very wise woman, Mrs. Ellis. Thanks for talking with me. Oh, and thanks for the flowers. They're beautiful. Come back soon. Now, go away. Go away. No, leave me alone. No, go away. You're dead. Leave me alone.
I'll never leave you. I'll always be. Always. 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 Always.
Vi. You can't hear me, can you? Because you don't even exist. You're a shadow, perhaps. Light, perhaps. Nothing more. But, Vi, just in case you can hear me, I've come to tell you this. I'm not going to pay any attention to you anymore. I'm going to live my life right here. I'm going to stop running. And I'm going to marry Meg, Vi. I'm going to marry Meg. That's all I came to say. It's going to be just as though you never existed. I'm going to marry Meg. Just in case you can hear me, Vi. Good night. And goodbye.